Can the Edmonton Oilers finally win the Stanley Cup this season? Here are the top 10 reasons why they definitely can. Number 10. Redemption against the Panthers. The Oilers are on a mission to settle unfinished business. The Panthers beat Edmonton in the final last season. That defeat will serve as serious fuel. Few motivators are stronger than revenge. The sting is still fresh from last season. The Oilers know what they're up against and will be more than ready for the Panthers. The team doesn't handle losses easily and will be extremely motivated to not have a repeat from last year's final. A Panthers rematch could be the emotional spark that sends Edmonton all the way to the Cup. Number 9. Evan Bouchard's breakout year. Bouchard is becoming a top-tier NHL defenseman. His offensive production and calm presence on the blue line continues to grow, giving Edmonton a cornerstone on defense. In the 2024 playoffs, he led all defensemen in scoring at one point. His quarterbacking of the power play was elite. If Bouchard takes another step forward in 2025, he becomes Edmonton's version of Cale Makar, a defenseman who changes games. Bouchard's continued rise gives the Oilers both stability and elite production from the back end. Number 8. Stuart Skinner's playoff maturity. Goaltending is the most crucial playoff ingredient. Skinner struggled in 2023 but showed growth in 2024. The experience hardened him. His save percentage and poise under pressure dramatically improved in the 2024 postseason. A goalie peaking at the right time can steal a series. Skinner has been battle-tested and looks ready to take over. With a more experienced and confident Skinner, Edmonton has one less question mark on their path to the Cup. Number 7. The best power play in NHL history. Edmonton's power play is historic. With McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent-Hopkins clicking, they shatter league records. In 2023, they set a record for power play efficiency in a season at over 32%. Special teams win playoff games, and with less penalties called, each power play matters more, and Edmonton almost always capitalizes. If the Panthers take penalties, the Oilers can capitalize and do some serious damage. Number 6. Connor McDavid's prime window. McDavid is entering his absolute peak. He's no longer just talented, he's experienced, driven, and furious about being ringless. He nearly averaged 2 points per game in the 2024 postseason. That's Gretzky-level stuff. McDavid became the second fastest player in NHL history to reach 100 playoff assists. He also won the Four Nations tournament with Team Canada. A fully dialed-in McDavid might be unstoppable, and 2025 could be his year. Number 5. Improved defensive depth. The Oilers finally addressed their blue line gaps. Recent trades and development have created a more rounded defensive core. The emergence of players like Vincent Desharnais and the acquisition of depth defenders bolstered their playoff performance in 2024. Defense wins championships. You can't just rely on offense, and Edmonton seems to understand that now. With a deeper, smarter blue line, the Oilers can now lock down games when needed. Number 4. Elite core with playoff scars. Experience builds resilience. The Oilers' core have been through heartbreaks and learned from each one. They've been eliminated in heartbreaking fashion to Colorado, Vegas, and most recently, Florida. Losing games in the playoffs teaches you lessons that regular season games can't. The mental toughness pays off when the series go to 6 or 7 games. Their scar tissue might finally be what pushes them over the edge in 2025. Number 3. Motivated depth players. Championship teams don't just have stars. The Oilers' bottom 6 have become more productive and reliable. Players like Ryan McLeod, Warren Foegele, and Matthias Janmark made key plays in 2024. Cup-winning teams always get a few clutch goals from their third or fourth lines. You need productivity from every line. Edmonton's depth is no longer a liability. With depth players stepping up, Edmonton is now a complete team, not just top-heavy. Number 2. Chemistry and continuity. The core have played together for years. Familiarity breeds success. The players know each other's tendencies and trust the system. The McDavid-Draisaitl connection is practically telepathic. Defense pairs and forward lines don't need retooling every week. Teams that stay together tend to peak together. This group has grown together, and now they're ready to win together. Team chemistry might be their secret weapon when playoff series get tough. Number 1. They are healthier healthier this year. Draisaitl got injured late in the Vancouver series and wasn't that effective in the final 2 series. This year he's fully healthy and will welcome the challenge of going head-to-head against Alexander Barkov. Kane dressed for 2 games but was a non-factor because he couldn't skate. The Oilers will be without Hyman and they will miss him, but they have faster, bigger, and more physical depth this year. Edmonton has the 2 best players in McDavid and Draisaitl, who are both healthy and playing well. The Oilers have all the tools to win the Stanley Cup. If utilized correctly, they should be lifting the trophy for the first time in 35 years.